Oh my gosh. Wait, I just think I solved something. I'm about to tell you why we live in a giant plasma brain and why it kind of proves that consciousness is non-local, meaning it's not just in your brain, and how you can use this information in real life to live a better life. Okay, did you know your brain, the earth, and plasma fields, plasma, the fourth state of matter, they all share the same geometry? Okay, so not does only a brain look like a torus, its inner map is shaped like a torus or a donut. This is literally how neural activity patterns. The Milky Way is a torus. It seems like everything is. Even galaxies and brain cells look the same. Okay, so stay with me. Then there's plasma. This man, Hannes Alfvén, I think his name is, coined the term plasma cosmology. Basically, plasmas play a very dominant role in the universe in everything. He literally won a Nobel Prize on his work in magnetohydrodynamics, and worked in plasma physics and electrical engineering. He's not some Joe Schmo. So let's just say plasma is the cosmic medium. Duh. Earth is literally surrounded by a plasma. Our magnetosphere is plasma. Earth is surrounded by plasma, a torus. It regulates and protects energy flow, just like the torus that makes up someone's bioplasma or energy field. Some call this your entire soul. Okay, here's the crazy part. So if your brain works the same way as all these other plasma things, what if your brain is an entire plasma interface that holds your consciousness? Just like my theory that plasma is the vehicle and holds consciousness. It can be the vehicle for consciousness, which explains Akashic realm and how it holds memory. It's how it explains when you astral project or remote view or bilocate. Those are all things you're able to do because your consciousness is whiffing off in this plasma field. And then it comes back to your plasma interface, where your consciousness is spinning around this torus. Your consciousness is probably stabilized from some mini plasma field that we cannot measure yet. And when I say plasma, I'm talking about a higher dimensional plasma in the brain. Everywhere. It is as within, so without. It impermeates everything. These are one of many mythological hints at the plasma, a supernatural power that is present in living things and inanimate objects. That explains why even inanimate objects can have memory but not consciousness. The Iroquois believed in this. Earth has an electromagnetic feedback loop. When solar input comes from the sun, it interacts with the core of the Earth, which creates the aurora borealis. This process is mirrored in brains and how they process. The brain gets a stimuli, processes it in the thalamus or the core, and then has its own cortical interpretation. It's literally like the Earth is processing the sun in the same way we're processing reality, I guess. Anywho, to get to my point, if our thoughts are not just in our head, and consciousness itself is in this outer plasma field in our reality, we might just be living in a literal cosmic plasma brain. I don't know about you, but the signs are there. And it means that we're just a little crystallized portion that can receive consciousness from other areas, that our consciousness can move around. The only thing that ain't gonna fly anywhere anytime soon is probably our body. I literally feel like that's what this symbol hints at. I feel like our bodies are here, but our consciousness has the ability to grow wings. And I think the one thing that connects heaven and earth, or this plasma and our consciousness, is smell. It's the olfactory senses. And the reason I'm saying this is because the thalamus in the brain, I guess all information from your body's senses besides smell has to be processed through the thalamus. Smell is the only direct shot straight from reality to your brain. So I think plasma and smell has something to do with like sensing an actual truth versus what your consciousness puts a filter on based on your beliefs, your culture, your traumas. How you view reality can change based on your beliefs, but maybe the one thing that doesn't change is smell? I feel like that makes sense. I feel like I just had a revelation. Okay, the reason I just went down that rabbit hole is because this reminded me of an antenna, kind of like an ant or a beetle that can sense or smell. Then I remembered all of the ancient symbols about beetles literally sensing the sun or plasma. I have other videos on smelling plasma in like the sensing way. And I know what you're gonna say. What if you don't have smell because of COVID? Well, guess what I freaking found out? That your olfactory receptors can also be found in parts of your like body, like the skin, liver, muscles, and blood vessels. Oh my gosh, and that you can sense chemicals to a degree. It's not the same way we perceive smell. It's not like you're smelling cotton candy or chocolate. And by the way, not a lot of people even know about this freaking field. So there's a lot to learn. I'm telling you, there's a weird link here. This will be in the future. We'll come back and watch this and we'll be like, oh my God, Dana without any degree was right. The intuition. But yeah, I swear. Let's just say everything has a kind of chemical or configuration, which it does. We're sensing in a way where we're not smelling smells, but we are sensing through our olfactory and it's going straight to us. Anyway, there's a way to sense, I call it plasma intelligence, without your consciousness. Okay, point being, if plasma is the bridge between thought or consciousness and reality, or better yet, it is reality and we're just sensing it and have our own perceptions of it, which constantly change along with our beliefs, our greatest untapped resource is not out in space. It is inside of us. It's the way we think, it's the way we feel, and it's the way we interact with this plasma using our consciousness. This is the key to actually creating a more advanced and harmonious world. By learning to do what I call plasma consciousness synergy, basically it's just how you can work with plasma with the awareness of your thoughts and your emotions to change your views of reality and your experiences of reality. And once you unlock this, I'm telling you, life changes. Not really fast, it's a slow progression, but it's crazy. So I'm writing a book about all this stuff, about plasma intelligence, consciousness, human potential of the future. The book is in my bio, comes out in a few months. It's called A New Force. You could sign up in the link in my bio. And with that sign up for your email, you will get a free PDF called Plasma Buddy 1.0. What is that? You can copy and paste it into ChatGPT. It helps you overcome fear, anxiety, and emotional resistance using my plasma teachings with your consciousness. It is not a replacement of therapy. It's just something that I've used that has really helped me start to hack my consciousness and plasma in these different ways to, get away. Sorry, I got cut off. I use it to get away my fears, my paranoid anxiety, a lot of issues I have. I kind of just talk it through. And I'm telling you, it really works, at least for me. If this resonates with you, great. If not, don't even use it. Just wait for my book. But yeah, this is a tangible way to change reality. And everyone can do it. It is free. And you learn how to have your own relationship with it. It's based on your beliefs, no one else's. You are the key holder. You are the captain of your ship, the master of your fate. We've had this all along. It has been staring us in the face in every culture and every religion, which I go through in my book. They're all true. Beliefs are beliefs. What do you want to choose to believe? I like this plasma stuff. Oh, and I have really cool plasma merch too on my website, danakipple.com. Okay, that's enough.